Good morning, everyone. So the job today is I need to make my trailer able to hold something in the middle. So you see, I already got jump started on this. These are just some thick ass pipes I had. I think they were fence posts, I'm not sure, but they are thick. See these? So I got them all set up where I think I roughly need them. And the weird thing about this trailer is that I can't just put wood down on top of this because that's a 3-inch gap. But these pipes are going to be perfect because I can cut them and weld them to the height. And these little ones actually perfectly sit on top of the existing frame and give me the perfect height for the wood to go right on it. Now, the only thing that's not ideal with the pipe is when you're screwing them in, you kind of have to make sure you're close to the center or it'll just like deflect. But I'm willing to take that trouble because this is free. Yeah. So let me go get this. I think I'm gonna get this in the garage, make it a little easier. But yeah, so this has a little dovetail on it too, which isn't terribly complicated, but I do have to do something at the brake. All right, let's go get the garage cleared open so I can bring this in there. As much as I love to work outside, none of my tools are out here. So let's go get that ready. Okay, cool. Got this in here now. And from where I was saying, I'm picking up a piece of equipment and I have to get it like tomorrow, basically. So I need to just, whatever I have on hand to get this done. And I need it to fit down the center of here because the machine is not, it's not wider than these outer tracks. So I'm getting these beams. I just cut these all up. These are all gonna have a 1-inch overhang so that I can notch them onto the C channel and I'll get more of a welding surface area on this side and underneath. Now I'm putting the thicker ones in between. Those are just axle beams, so I can't use those, obviously. But this is a frame rail, that's a frame rail on that one. So those are getting the little pipes on here and just some support areas. And my 2 big pipes, like this guy right here, that's gonna go in between the long distances, and then right at the break of the dovetail, I'm gonna put a thick one. I am gonna have to use some of my angle, which I was trying not to do, but I'm gonna need an angle at the end to capture the wood and possibly at the break. So let's get started. And the first thing is going to be measuring all of these to the correct width and notching them down. So I'm gonna notch them just like that, so that cutout section will fit inside of the C. And then I'll be able to weld all the way around top and around the back of it too, making it super strong. Now, if anyone's worried that this is an angle, this is a galvanized pipe, yes, this is not gonna be supporting a car. This is just for little machines that I pick up. It should be plenty fine. And I'm gonna be putting, most of them are gonna be across these main angle C channels. But anyway, yeah, nothing heavy. I'm not picking up steamrollers or anything. It's I think maybe 2,000 pound machine spread across all these poles. It'll be fine. If it's not, then you were right. So let's get started cutting all these up and loosely putting them in place. All right, got this first pipe notched. I popped it in here. You can see this way I can weld it all the way around on both sides. And with very loose measuring, It's like, it's almost perfect. Both sides. And it doesn't even have to be that great. Look at that. Okay. I'm gonna tack this in after I measure like the true, whatever center I decide on. And then we're gonna cut all the other ones. All right, got that tacked in. It is galvanized, so you guys make sure don't breathe in. I got a fan going on behind me. Better check this out. Ah, the weld's in the way now. Ah. I'll show this side. Well, here. See? Flush, even gap. It was flush too, but I got the weld on there. There we go. There's our first piece. These smaller ones, I don't actually have to notch. I just cut them and just jam them in place. So I only have to do 2 more annoying cuts. And the rest will just be straight. Okay, these are all welded up. I wire brushed them all. And I added this back section here. I added this top angle piece to capture the wood. And I kept this piece here, see it sticks out? That's so I can get one of those simple, cheap little ramps with just like the piece of angle that sticks out. So you can hook it in here as a center ramp. So now I'm gonna go through, I'm not gonna weld the whole rails, I'm just gonna weld the welds. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna paint the welds. Because the rest of this is galvanized and painting it would be pointless. But where I welded it, it's not galvanized anymore. So I'm gonna go paint those areas. Oops, forgot about the lights. I'll be careful. Not careful enough. Okay, now, if you notice, I have like a gap from here to here, from this pole to that pole. So what it is, a 1 by 1.5 inch or regular 2 by piece of wood placed on this beam is the exact same height as the height of the top of these. So I'm gonna place one back there and then on this one here. And I think I might have to do something inside of there as well so that the wood has a higher spot to rest on. Yeah, so I'm gonna get one right there, back there, And I might have to put one up in this front section too. But I might not even put anything up in this section. So I got this set up. Let's just start cutting this and get that placed in there. Jesus. Might be a little tight. Take two. Okay, it's about half an hour later. So these screws are cool, but they don't work. They're not long enough for it to start grabbing in the metal without being all the way through the wood. So I just got these. Here you go. Doesn't really say anything about corrosion resistance or whatever, but I just need this to work for one time basically. So I'm gonna get a bunch of these bad boys in here, and then we'll be able to start doing our top layers. Oh my God, dude. Just snap the tip of this off. I just got these two cut down. The land in the center of here, the center of the 2x4 up there. So we get this one first. One without drilling. You know what? I'm not. Piece of I notched out this piece to fit in here, which I actually, it's not how I wanted, but it still works. Up here I angled the cut so it's a little closer to this. So I'm gonna get some screws in here, here, and then in here. I have this gap here because I have a pocket thing for a hook. I'm gonna leave that open so a 2x4 will go from here to here on this pole to this one. Beautiful. there we go. We're all hooked up, ready to go. Now, I know I would have loved to put the boards all the way across here and filled it up, but I didn't have enough to do that, or enough money to buy any more boards. It was like $37 for like one 2x12. It's freaking crazy, dude. It's like not worth it at all. So this is all that I need on here to get my machine that I'm picking up on and off. One time, essentially, at least for the moment. So I will see you guys at the pickup location tomorrow for the piece of equipment that I won.
You're good?
Yeah. All right, she's on. Let's see if we can make it home now. Okay, here's the machine, guys. This is a couple days after. And you can see I have some panels off of here, and it's not dirty yet. So this has some more issues than I was expecting, but that's going to be in the series of my mini excavator on this channel. So subscribe if you want to see more of the stuff I do and anything specifically with this. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.